Hi everyone, Ali from 3 Deep Breaths here. We're up to day 10 of our 30 days of unique meditations. Today we're going to look at forgiveness. So there's highly likely someone that you feel has done you wrong in your life. So this meditation will help you offer yourself some compassion and the other party some compassion and perhaps some understanding of where your anger comes from, or the feelings that you're dealing with and maybe pushing aside, things like that. So first of all, you know the deal. Get into your comfy posy. I have to apologize that you're looking at my head right now. My microphone doesn't quite work and it's really echoey, so I have to come up nice and close to the camera for now. But I am getting a new microphone, so it'll be better seeing me from a distance. Everyone wants to see all these wrinkles. Okay, so get yourself into your comfy posy. So that can be seated or laying down, whatever works for you right now. And I'll get you to take those 3 deep breaths. And during those 3 breaths, if it's comfortable, then you can close your eyes. So remember, in through the nose, filling up the belly first, middle chest, upper lungs last, and then work your way down. So as you exhale as slowly as you possibly can, exhale from the top of the lungs, middle chest, and empty the belly last, really pushing all that air out to get rid of any toxins that could be sitting lower in the lungs. So in your own time, and I will get to my prepared speech. So first of all, just noticing how your body feels. Noticing any parts that you might need to wriggle to get into that comfy spot. And remembering that if you feel triggered in any way, then, just sit up or open your eyes or, turn this meditation off. There's no pressure to sit through this. But it is, if you can sit through it, then that's a massive benefit to you. So it's completely up to you. There's no pressure. Okay, so the reason we do this meditation would mainly to help heal any anger you might have towards someone. Like you might have some pain or feeling wounds over someone else's actions that you feel are directed towards you. During this meditation, it's really important to feel everything that you may be feeling about that particular event that caused you the harm, and hopefully that can help to begin healing that anger and your pain. And there's nothing more rewarding and difficult than forgiveness. You can forgive yourself and others once you've done the emotional work necessary to process your feelings and letting go of always having to be right. How often do we do that? Especially these days. Like you hear, I'm right in choosing this way of life, or I'm right choosing this way of life. It's important to just have compassion for someone that has a different opinion to you, or anything. Just compassion promotes peace within, and it reduces the rigidity and inflexible thinking within ourselves. So this is a good one. Okay, this meditation on forgiveness is grounded in the reality that you and others are in a constant state of change. Although it may appear so, you are not the person you were yesterday or even a minute ago, nor is the person who harmed you. Forgiveness helps you shed your pain and anger and opens your heart once again. So we're already seated. If you have a candle, or if you're someone that likes to pray to a higher power, then by all means sit at that altar or stare into that candle. Make your offerings if you do so, and ask for help in forgiving the person who harmed you. Okay. Now, I'll ask you to recall the event in which you felt harmed. Now, I can give you a few seconds to think of something. It's usually the first thing that comes to your mind. Just notice the first feeling that comes up as well. So most of the time it's anger that is the first response. And then perhaps looking deeper at that anger, if you look below the surface, then you might actually notice that it's hurt that you're feeling, not so much anger. And as you think about and feel what happened, try not to vilify the other person. Simply admit how you're feeling. And now think of the other person. See them as a whole person who is more than their actions and who is changing in every moment. Understand that they did what they did because they thought it would make them happy and help them avoid suffering. Their motivations are no different from yours. I'll let you sit with that one for a few moments. So really, we tend to look only at our side of things when we do feel hurt or anger or any sort of unsavory emotion. We like to point blame at others. So in this meditation, I want you to sit and really feel what's underneath your pain. Hurt, someone's done you wrong, so sit with that feeling. And is it possible to forgive the person who hurt you? And if so, say it aloud. You don't necessarily have to say it to them. If you can, that's a bonus. But if you can just say it aloud to yourself right now, give that a go. And wish them happiness and to be free of suffering. Open yourself to the possibility of healing your relationship in the present. If that's not possible, simply let go of your anger and pain. I do a thing, like when I need to release something, I tend to go to the beach or stand in nature and imagine any of that negativity just flowing straight through me into the earth to be processed or into the ocean and washed away. So obviously you say thanks to nature for processing that and giving you the positivity and energy back. But I find it's really quite a good release just to let it all go. Let Mother Nature process it for you. Imagine that this large, heavy suitcase that you've been carrying around full of hurt and anger is something that you just refuse to carry anymore. Give it a go. And then obviously thank Mother Nature or a higher power or even just yourself for helping you see the bigger picture. So that's it's a little bit different. You're not sort of sitting there trying to stop your thoughts. You're actually allowing the thoughts. You're allowing the emotions to come forth and without them overtaking your whole being at the time, just noticing how there's always two sides to a story and perhaps showing compassion for either side. And this sort of meditation and thinking works if you feel like you've been the person that's hurt other people. So you can offer yourself that compassion and say, I forgive you, or I forgive me. It's a really beautiful experience if you can deeply feel that forgiveness. Well, that's today's meditation. Purely forgiveness. It's a really lightening of being sensation. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Ali from 3 Deep Breaths. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Namaste.